Hey guys, what's going on? It's Zoxvoxel here, and I'm here with a new series called Cornerstone Ideas, and we're playing Trove. So in Trove, you get a little base called a cornerstone, which is a 16 by 16 plot. You can place anywhere in the world whilst you're out and about adventuring. And they're really unique. There's a lot of cool cornerstones that I've seen, but there's a lot of very basic ones, and I want to show you guys a way that you can build something that looks pretty cool. So I made this pyramid in about 5 to 10 minutes. I did have all the blocks already, so it was a little bit easier for me, but these are just made with standard yellow blocks. These yellow blocks can be found on the beach in the hub world, so very easy to collect them. And the part up here, the eye, this is made with primal grey blocks, so you need what's called a cube converter. Cube converters are pretty easy to make from a crafting bench, so once you've got one of these in your cornerstone, you can look at making this pyramid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deconstruct the pyramid, and then I'll come back to you guys and we'll have a look at how to build this. Okay guys, so I've deconstructed the pyramid and now we're ready to start building. So we're going to build mode and we need primal yellow blocks. As I say, I have already farmed these. This is a very simple idea. Some of you may already know how to do this kind of thing. It's just a very noob friendly build just for people that haven't got a very good cornerstone at the moment and are a bit stuck for ideas. You can use any colour blocks that you want. I'm just going to go for a more sort of Egyptian feel. So I'm just going to go with the primal yellow because that way people can use them as well because they're so easy to farm from the hub world. So what we've got here is just the base. Pyramids are tiered. So the way we build the tiers is we put one block here and then we put another one on top of it. We can delete that block out and from here we can just add blocks onto the side. Very simple, very easy. So we're going to do this all the way up. So I will keep building these tiers guys and I'll get back to you once they are built and we'll look at how to build the top of the pyramid. Okay guys, so we've just finished building the pyramid. I'm sorry that it was a bit clunky. Trove is a little bit difficult to place the blocks in. If you've played Minecraft before or your experience with building in Trove, you'll understand how difficult that can be to place the blocks in the right place. But we got there in the end. That's the important thing. So what we've got here is we're going to build all the way up with the tiers. I hope you guys understand how to do that. Like I say, it's very basic. And we've got 4 slots left in the middle. So what we're going to do with these is we are going to cover them like so. So very easy. Now we've got our pyramid. So what we're going to do is we're going to use where the sign is here. We're going to break these blocks. And now we can go inside of the pyramid. We've got the pyramid here. You guys can decorate it how you want in here. I'm going to throw some items down maybe. The cool thing about this is that the items actually slot in underneath the second tier. So you can just have your items sort of around the edge where you can't fit. You could decorate the floor how you want. You can edit the floor if that's what you want to do. You can sort of make a pattern or potentially recreate the pattern that I'm about to put on top. So this is where it makes the pyramid really stand out. The idea of having the eye on top, you know, people associate the Illuminati, you know, it's an internet sensation. So I thought it'd be pretty cool, pretty standoutish to have this here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use the charcoal blocks. You can use Cornerstone Foundation. You could pick those up from various different places, or you could use any colour you like. I'm just going to go for black here. So the charcoal. And what we're going to do is we're going to build 4 blocks high and 2 across. We're just going to build them on the front ones. You can build them on the back as well and recreate the pattern that we're about to create for the eye. And that will give it a much more 3D effect. So what we're going to do is after that we're going to go to 4 blocks. So you should end up at the beginning with something looking like this. This is the start of the eye. And then the way we're going to build it is we're just going to use this technique. So we're going to put a block on the side and go 2 across. And there you can see we've got the startings of the eye. So we need to do everything we do on one side, we need to do on the other. Same with the top and the bottom. We need it to be very symmetrical. I find voxel games, symmetry is key with building. It can look really good. certain piece of pixel art that don't need to be symmetrical. For instance, I built a large Iron Man yesterday. One of the arms was shorter than the other, and that looks pretty cool. So what we're going to do is build like so. So now we've got the base looking sort of like this, and we're just going to do a 1 on the end here. So just one block. Oh, jumped a little too far down the pyramid there. Okay guys, so the eye is really coming along here. Just delete that out. So that's the start of the eye. Very, very easy to make. It looks a lot more complex than it actually is. Very simple. So what we're going to do now is we're going to build and mirror what we already have. So we need to mist again. We need to build the same as what we have here, but just on top. So I'm going to keep deleting these blocks out to avoid confusion, because that's the easiest way to build these things. So as you can see, we've got the 2, and we're going to do the same on this side. So jump up, missed again. This never happens to me when I'm not recording for YouTube. I promise. So now we're nearly finished. So what we can do is place that there and build across. And there we have it. That's the frame for your eye, and that's how that's going to look. So I'm going to use the white blocks here. You can use the primal grey blocks. I'm using the light grey blocks, which are pretty much the white blocks. And this is going to be for the white of the eye. Ah, missed again. I can imagine you guys almost screaming at your screens in frustration of me not being able to hit these blocks properly. So what we're going to do here, this is how we make it look more like an eye. We're just going to pop 2 blocks in there and another 2 in there. Then we're going to reach the top of that like so. 2, 3, and that looks pretty clean. So we're going to go across the top, and now we've got the whites of the eyes. So you can see there it's a very simple pattern. We've got the bottom and top filled in, then 3 blocks, then 2. This just gives the illusion of the eye. So I'm going to use the glowing blue blocks, because I'm a massive fan of those, and I have a few left over from my Iron Man build. But you guys can make this eye whatever colour you like. So we can make it green, brown, or yellow, red, whatever you like. So all you're going to do is just use the blocks you have, whatever colour you choose, to make a square. Like so. So now we have the eye. We just need to fill in the pupil parts. This is a bit of a tricky one because we can't actually reach from here. Or can we? We can. So there we go. There's the eye on top of the pyramid. So it's really that easy, guys. It's very simple. You can then decorate the house, the pyramid, sorry, with whatever you like. I've got these torches that I have left over from another build. So I just pop them there and it illuminates. And it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty unique. You can move your cornerstone wherever you want and it will stay the same. Build up the pyramid like so. So really it's that easy, guys. There's going to be more to come. If you're not a fan of the pyramid, check out my channel again over the coming weeks for more cornerstone ideas. I don't know how many I'll be able to pump out, but my next one I think is going to be a medieval themed courtyard. I have an idea of how to do that, and I think I can make that look pretty cool. It's going to have a fountain, which is interesting. If you don't know how water works in Trove, I'll explain that to you guys. So yeah, I mean, I look forward to seeing if any of you guys take up the pyramid for yourself or the temple. I look forward to seeing it out in the world and see your variations and your edits on it. But that is the basics of it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.